A clef is a symbol that appears at the beginning of every staff of a piece of music. And the clef indicates what pitches are represented by the 5 lines and 4 spaces of the staff. So you can see that there are really 3 types of clefs here in this image. The first clef is the treble clef, and the treble clef is often representing higher pitched instruments or higher pitched voices. And so when you see the treble clef, you can see the little tail of the treble clef where it ends curves over the second line. And so this clef is also called a G clef. And the reason for that is because where that little tail curves over that second line represents the G above middle C. And so then you figure out the names of the lines and spaces going up or down alphabetically from that G line. Now, the next clef is the bass clef. That's also called an F clef because where you see the 2 dots surrounding the 4th line, that is indicating that that 4th line is the F line. So then you figure out the names of the lines and the spaces around it alphabetically from that F line. Now, the next clef is what is called a movable clef. We also call it a C clef. So you see, one says alto and one says tenor. They're the same clef, but they're in different positions. And where you see the center of what sort of looks like a 3, the center there in the alto clef is right on the 3rd line. Wherever the center of this clef is representing middle C. Okay, so you can see that it moves on the staff in the tenor, when it's a tenor clef, that the middle of that 3 is now focused on the 4th line. So in the tenor clef, the 4th line is middle C, whereas in the alto, when it's in the alto clef position, the middle line is representing middle C. Those are the clefs.